we are now going to build further on the sticking patterns I introduced in level 1. And I will show you how I have developed grooves between the toms, hi-hat, ride and snare using these patterns. I'm orchestrating the patterns between the different surfaces on the drum kit, and I'm incorporating the hi-hat in between the toms. This sounds like the different voicings are recorded on top of each other in different layers. This is something you will frequently do in a studio, in a recording program, or in an app where you can record a basic groove and then add toms or other sounds on top of it, for instance. But by using sticking patterns, you can orchestrate the hi-hats in between the toms. This sounds like several drums are being played on top of each other, but that's not what's happening. You are playing a linear concept with your hands, but it's not quite a linear groove because you are incorporating the bass drum underneath the hand patterns. But before we'll dive deeper into this concept, I will start by demonstrating a few well-known grooves using the paradiddle and the inverted paradiddle pattern to show the beginners how you can build basic grooves from different sticking patterns, and then we will go from there. So the first one is the paradiddle. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. First, I will quickly demonstrate how you can use the paradiddle as a groove between the different surfaces on the kit to add these layers I'm talking about. So you can play these grooves with every orchestration you want. So let's try number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. Yeah, so this was a demonstration of some different orchestrations. There are so many ways to use this, heaps of ways, so you just have to figure out, just improvise and see what comes out. Accents are super important, so experiment with them on the hi-hat and make sure that the backbeat on 2 and 4 or 3 in halftime are much louder than the ghost notes, the low volume notes, especially when they are being played on the snare. The inverted paradiddle, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, can be used exactly as the paradiddle, but it's even more funky, as I reckon you remember. Check this out. A groove play between the ride and hi-hat, and try to play it with accents on the ride or on the bell of the ride, playing your hand on the ride louder than your hand playing on the hi-hat, and you will get a really cool pattern on the ride. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then you can move the ghost notes to the snare and you can play around with the toms in between. So let's try to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And then let's try one more variation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so here we had several different variations of things you could do with the inverted paradiddle. You just have to play around with it and come up with different orchestrations and try it in halftime groove and regular backbeat 2 and 4 and just see what comes out. And here is a fill or a groove with cymbals, snare, and the floor tom. You will be adding the kick drum when you use the cymbals. I'm showing you different ways of playing with accents so that no matter what syncopations you run into in 16th notes, you will always have a rudiment you can pull out of your sleeve that will give you the different accents you need. Experiment with all the rudiments and play around with the accents. In this case, the cymbal is on 1, the A of 1, and on the A of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Lot of speed from, lot of speed from, lot of